it does matter how we do things. We have values that are guided by who owns us and how we go about doing things. And how we adapt to new regulations, to the society, to the changes that go around the organization. So the socio-economical scale outside of the organization is led by who owns us. When we start making decisions on how these align with the business mission or vision, we're thinking on how the co-ops or the owner or the board will react to it. I'll give you an example. We may not spend $25 million in a marketing campaign. It goes against our value as a farmer-owned co-op that Land Lake is. So I would say certainly matters. And also certainly matters on how you think about your career and your progression within the company as well.
Cargill being privately owned, still family owned, there's a lot of that carries through too. Our culture, employees are treated that way. It has a lot more long-term feel to it, long-term success versus being maybe more of a short-term, business growth or short-term revenue increase or something, but more long-term sustainable growth. And also that carries through, like I said, with our employees and treating them the right way long-term, and not just making quick decisions, maybe just every quarter or every month based on what the market's doing. Obviously, we're doing that within our trading business and other businesses too within our company, but the whole company, we can determine as a company, since we're privately owned and family owned yet, what we think is best for our company and its employees.
I would say some of the ways that it impacts General Mills is when students look for companies. Obviously, Cargill is a massive company, but when you search Fortune 500, they don't pop up on that list. And so, due to the fact that they're private. And so, that's one of the ways that I think students view us in that perspective, that publicly traded company, the way it probably impacts more internally is we have to put on the hat that we're all shareholders. And so are you making a decision that is best for the company and best as a shareholder? So are you investing the money the right way? Are you violating the travel policies by staying at 2 nights in a hotel? Like, are you being a good steward of the company's money? Because we are public. Everyone can see our public records. They see how we do. And so I think that adds this sense of impatiency as well. I don't know if that's a word. The fact that, we need to get our business back on track. We need to grow our business. We make promises to Wall Street. We have a business model that we go and we need to execute that on. And so, I think that knowledge of how we interact, how we report to Wall Street, the way we interact with Wall Street, our peers, our competitors, it's not just Kraft stock people are buying. They're buying Colgate, they're buying CPG stock, and so we need to make sure that we're competitive. And so it may not impact students as they think about which company to work for, but it is the reality of our workforce that we're traded just like most people.